Let's look at another passage based question that asks, how does the author develop the idea? We're going to be reading the passage from Team Moon, how 400,000 people landed Apollo 11 on the moon, and more than likely rereading it and hunting through it to be able to find the solution to our problem or our question. Remember to have this article open with you as you investigate. There is a link to it in the description. Let's go with the question. How does the author develop the idea of the team's enthusiasm over the course of the passage? It says A, by listing the qualifications of each team member. B, by describing the places team members traveled to find ideas. C, by emphasizing the team's reaction to solving complex problems. Or D, by detailing the team's leisure activities during the project. So, it's asking, how does the author develop the idea or build towards the idea over the course of the article or over the course of a specific paragraph in the article of the team being enthusiastic about the mission, of them wanting to get things accomplished and completed? A tip to answer is that when answering questions about how an author develops an idea throughout a passage, focus on how that author builds up that idea step by step. Look for descriptions, reactions, events that add to that main idea. In this case, you'd look for parts of the text where the team's positive and eager approach to challenges or how far they're willing to go to solve a problem is highlighted, as this would show their enthusiasm. Hint, hint, that part about how far they're willing to go to solve a problem is probably the best one to look for when rereading this one. Pause right here, go back through the passage, and see if you can find a paragraph that houses the answer you're going to need for this question. That answer you're going to need is solved here. A said by listing the qualifications of each team member. And this option doesn't really show how the team is enthusiastic. Qualifications are more about skills and experience that team members or workers have, not about how excited or motivated that team member was. B was incorrect. It said by describing the places team members traveled to find ideas. It doesn't really talk anywhere in the excerpt or in the article about team members traveling places to find ideas, so that one is incorrect. D was incorrect. It said by detailing the team's leisure activities during the project. Leisure activities don't directly relate to the team's enthusiasm for the mission. If somebody goes to the beach, they might have a fantastic day and be enthusiastic about that day, but that's not really relevant. That doesn't actually apply at all towards what we're looking at. The correct answer is going to be C, by emphasizing the team's reaction to solving complex problems. This was a mission that had an almost infinite number of problems to solve. They were complex and they required a lot of work. Showing how the team reacts to challenges, especially in a positive or eager way, is a strong indicator of their enthusiasm. It demonstrates those team members' excitement and engagement with the mission. And the best paragraph to find that answer was number 3. It said, so they came by the thousands, kids really, 20 somethings, a few in their 30s. No one knew for sure how to get to the moon, how to land, or get home. But their goal was clear cut, and that was enough. And this is the focus line. They gave them purpose. That gave them purpose, a reason to puzzle out the problems and seek solutions rather than sleep. It gave them purpose. It energized them, the fact that nobody knew how to do this before. Their goal was clear cut. They had to get people to the moon and they had to get them home. They would rather seek out problems, or rather solve problems and seek solutions rather than sleep. They're so eager, they would rather do this than sleep. That develops the idea that these people were enthusiastic. It shows that they were willing to go to any length to solve these complex problems and make this mission happen. So, paragraph 3 is a good place to find where the author develops that idea. The correct answer, C, will solve that question.